first thing that I noticed about all these kids movies that they said that were their favorites were, first of all, they're all recent films, and I had to adjust to that because I'm old. And they're like, oh wow, this old classic of this movie from the early 2000s, and I'm like, okay. The second thing that was interesting was that it was a lot were mainstream movies, which is to be expected, but it was still nonetheless kind of like, oh man. Like for example, with the QVS and RKS boys, these are all boys schools in rural areas, in the rural part of Fiji. They all, boy, I'm talking about like 90% of them. Fast and Furious, Fast and Furious 2. So a lot of like cars, a lot of action, a lot of Marvel movies, because when it comes to watching movies, and this is even before the internet, the only avenues we had for watching movies were the video store, which is like defunct now, and TV, and the cinema. So what came through the cinema is very mainstream and very limited. I was going to say we don't even get foreign films. We do get Bollywood films, of course. Aside from Bollywood movies, we don't get any other type of movies in the cinemas or from any other place or part in the world. Recently, certain embassies have started hosting film festivals of their own to highlight and showcase films from their region. My hope is that with all these different offerings from these different embassies, with these different film festivals from around the world, but also just interacting and watching online, you sort of like want to seek out other types of movies.